I'm kicking off. Oh, that's fantastic.
Well, you
All
are
right, let's go.
I've been told you're so big on footy that
I've
you really...
had my eyes across Freo at the moment, and I saw Peter Bell, of course, boss. Anyone that doesn't know that,
footy boss.
Just found that out. And he's a little miffed with one of the players that's headed off last year.
Look, anyone listening would know Rory Lobb. A lot of drama last year, right? He's going to the Bulldogs. This was known.
We're not going to trade him, all that sort of stuff.
Freo held their nerve. No, we're not trading him. We want a better deal. Blah 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 blah. He ends up going.
No one in the world believed they weren't going to trade him.
No, he was always going to go. And at the end of the year, he was interviewed. You know that Show Me the Money, like where they have the agents and they follow everyone.
Oh yeah, they've done it again this year.
Yeah, they've done it again. And there was a grab from him, basically talking about the coaching at Fremantle, saying that he wasn't used the right way and that
hardly refuses to ruck.
Yeah, pointed in the wrong direction. Basically, having a crack at Justin Longmuir.
He had a pretty good year.
He had a very good career year.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I asked Belly about that. There was, I think you might have a grab
we do
here,
from Sports Report. We do
from last night.
Yeah, the Belly from Sports Report.
If we can bring it up, this is just what he said about Rory Lobb's comments.
That the comments, not the person, the comments were a little bit misguided because he'd been in the AFL for a period of time and he's just had his career best year. And that's off the back of his work and a lot of hard work from the coaches.
I think it's hard to argue that the coaches aren't doing a good job at Fremantle.
Oh, how could they not? And as Belly said there, career best year for Lobb. Lobb's been in the system a long time.
He has.
Look, I just think when you leave, just leave.
Shake hands and then move on. Absolutely.
Yeah, and look, I don't know. The context may have been something else. I'm not going to sink Rory here. I'm sure he's a nice fella. I'm sure, but geez, I reckon round 6, Friday night footy.
Yeah.
Dogs, Dockers. Man, that opening
Friday night
bounce.
footy.
That opening bounce. See, Rory's going to cop something.
Absolutely.
So he better be ready because they're fired up about it.
They are, absolutely. Now, if I was the coach at Fremantle, I would want the back line first, I'd want the midfield second, and the forward line would be third in terms of the easiest of lines to coach.
Yeah.
They're a bit thin in the forward line, the Dockers, but they are spending. O'Meara, Clark coming in the last couple of years. Jackson, of course. Any more players on the radar for the Dockers that you think might be a chance?
Yeah, so Belly did say that it's never finished, right? The list is never finished. Now, I know for a fact that there's 2 names.
Name them, Rhino.
No, there's 2 names that are very firmly on the radar. And I asked him about this, and of course he can't say, definitely we want him.
Yeah.
But he kind of did.
Right.
Aaron Naughton.
Naughty.
Western Bulldogs
the naughtiest
star,
man in
right?
WA.
Absolute stuff. 50 goals last year. He's only 23,
no.
And Mitch Georgiades at Port Adelaide.
Also about that age.
He's 21.
21,
And Georgiades, man, I'm massive on this kid.
Yeah.
He's out of contract at the end of this year, Mitch Georgiades. West Coast and Fremantle are right into this kid. That if he plays more than a couple of games in the Sandful, that phone's going to be ringing hot. Just watch that space all year. Now, Naughton's a bit more difficult because he's under contract for this and next.
Yeah.
But as we know, things change in footy.
happen.
So I have it on very good authority that watch those 2 blokes.
Okay.
Do not be surprised if one of them ends up in purple
Well,
as
if
soon
Sam
as next
Darcy
year.
becomes a good player,
Correct.
then it might be an easy out for the Dogs to get some picks in or something.
And maybe Rory Lobb has another career year and
There you
suddenly
go.
you don't Jamari Ugle-Hagen. These things can happen. And just watch this space. There was a lot of very subtle noise about Naughton last year. And never occurred.
Really?
There was just an undercurrent.
Okay.
Just watch that space.
There you go.
Saying that, he loves the Doggies.
Well, just quickly before we get to West Coast with Michelle, the captaincy at Fremantle.
I think it'll be Alex Pearce.
Alex Pearce.
And that's not me knowing. That's me reading the tea leaves.
Okay.
I think Brayshaw and Sarong, both great leaders, but I reckon they need a couple more years of just peppering away.
Cool.
Pearce did a good job last year. Let him do it. But I did get a tip that someone told me that Pearce might be voting for Brayshaw.
No.
But I don't know. Can you vote? You probably can't vote for yourself.
You vote
right?
for yourself. Every single Tom, Dick, and Harry that I've
Wow.
played under
Yeah.
voted for themselves.
But then what if the vote's 100% for you? Then everyone's going to know.
Yeah, no. Everyone, like I remember, you stand up and you go, Luke, I just vote for
Don't know
myself.
what's going on there.
Yeah.
All right. Now this season coming, West Coast obviously a bit of a struggle last year. They're
It
gonna.
wasn't good.
I mean, they're doing good TikToks. Is that any indication of what's going to go on the field?
It's directly related. Yeah.
Yes,
so if your
I
TikTok
thought as much.
If
numbers are
Shannon Hearn's
huge.
involved, everyone's
Oh
involved.
my lord! Did you? I saw them all arrive NBA the other day. Oh, Jesus, you almost lost the pant. You know? It
those
was
jeans
wild.
were very low cut.
Weren't they?
There was a
Yeah.
real sort of mid-90s white jeans.
Was
There was a lot of
there?
white jeans in the
Yes.
mid-90s.
No, I liked it.
Just a shocking shot. Look, they've been better. Like pre-season, it's hard to judge. It's a pre-season, but this time last year, there was hardly anyone on the... They were looking at Xav to come back. That's how desperate they were. Like, he actually got a phone call.
And I
Can you
said,
come down and just kick some
absolutely
footy?
not getting involved in that.
They offered him the white pants too, the low cut. They're looking healthier. They're looking fit. They've got numbers on the track. One thing they are struggling with at the moment is key forwards. They played a scratchy on Friday night. Oscar Allen got rested. Little minor hammy, very minor, I'm told.
Round one?
You should be okay this week to play against Port Adelaide, hopefully. Darling obviously had that ankle. They said, no, it's not that bad. No surgery needed. He's no lock for round one.
Careful.
He's no lock for round one. We'll just see how we go with that one.
Careful. Hey, and last but not, is there any more West Coast? Last but not least, let's head over east.
Yes.
Jack Ginnivan, 2-week in-season suspension. What do we make of that really quickly?
Misses the 2 pre-season, misses the 2 home and away, $5,000 suspended fine.
Yeah, so nothing.
It's not really anything. Look, firstly, you shouldn't be filming anybody in a toilet cubicle.
So I'm not justifying what he did. And you shouldn't be doing that.
Correct.
It's illegal. I think it's a very, very slippery slope if we're putting cameras over cubicles. I mean, before you know it, you've got a photo of a bloke actually sitting on a toilet.
Yes.
I think it's... Will there be follow-up for people putting cameras over the top of cubicles?
There should be. But let's also not just smooth over this, because a lot of people saying, the media overreact to this, let him go. Every kid out there is doing cocaine. I'm not sure that's the case, every single kid. But I also don't think if you're a role model, if you play for the Collingwood Football Club and there's a million kids who look up to Jack Ginnivan, there needs to be a little slap on the wrist. That's what this is.
Yeah, it's a slap on the wrist.
This is not a season. It's 2 games.
Well, Dane Swan tweeted we thought he was out for an ACL on Friday, so a 2-week suspension's a good scenario.
Look, the punishment's probably a bit light, but I get it. Don't film anybody in a toilet. Come on, guys.